You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiffany Media.
One of these days, man, that intro gonna be boring. Not today though. That shit fly. I love it.
Never have been boring to me. Never has, never will. I love it. And once again, shout out to Stefan for voicing that for us.
Absolutely. Oh man, we are back, and we didn't have time to do a we back post, or and trying out new trying out a little bit of new everything. See, Byron got a new view. I got a new view. Supposed to have some Instagram working. If it works, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, let me check.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Yeah. They ain't even giving us the preview. So like this is the wild, So look, we had a dry run. Pause. That's weird. Had a dry run, and then everything's running fine, perfect. And then now, nothing. Now the Instagram ain't connecting, but we'll figure it out. We'll keep going. Welcome back to another season, another episode, another year of the Epiphany Media Podcast.
We're closing in on how many episodes now? Almost 200.
You know what's crazy is I always put the episode, but I didn't do it this time, so I'm gonna have to do it. But close. I think the last time I checked, though, I think we were. It's like 199 or something like that, which means that coming up soon, we got a food challenge of some sort coming up soon. So all that gym shit and Chipotle, all that shit is gonna have to be a wrap.
See, was it the last time or the time before last we did the hot challenge?
The hot challenge,
or do we do the cereal? Because I remember we had the cereal one. Then we had the pepper one with the world's hottest pepper, and then we had another one where we was eating like random. We was eating like cake mix or something crazy, right?
So that was the same one as the pepper one. Angel said I'm a little bassy. Let me bring my mic down. Hopefully I sound better. That was the same one as the cake one, the cold vegetables, that disgusting stuff was that was all part of the pepper one. Remember, we spinning the wheel,
right?
And then but we had like the Asian snacks, the different chips and stuff from different parts of Asia. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope one. The cereal one was the last one that we did, and everybody was disappointed because it's like, how'd y'all not eat cereal? Yeah, how'd y'all not finish cereal?
All right, well, how about you guys try it? I want you to pour a whole box of cereal in a big ass bowl, and you trying to finish it. It's impossible. I was using almond milk. I was even using real milk, and I still.
I was still crazy full. And we had small bowls. We had to keep pouring the cereal. It was crazy. But this is episode 193. Episode 193. So
we got too much.
We're getting close, man. We're gonna have to you know what I'm saying, come back with with a good food challenge. If y'all got some food challenge that y'all interested in seeing, or y'all seen some on the internet, definitely let us know. Laura said, give me a bowl of Captain Crunch peanut butter, no challenge at all. That don't count. The only Captain Crunch that counts is the ones that got the sharp corners that destroy the roof of your mouth. If it ain't that, then it don't rate.
Yeah, but you're not eating the whole box. Impossible. Without milk, yeah, I can see it, but with milk, hell no.
That's
No.
funny. What else? Yeah, I don't know. That's what's coming. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man. What you been up to on your break, man? What you been up to on break?
Relaxing on Sundays. I was able to watch the Browns in peace for a little bit.
Peace.
Some niggas blew it. But yeah, I just been
Yeah,
getting as much rest as possible, working, normal stuff. How about you?
that's what's up. Um, same old, man. Working. You know what I'm saying? Try to get stuff in order for the brand. Of course, coming up with some goals. And I don't know if I told you, but we got a 5K race coming up. Did I ever tell you that?
You mentioned it, but I forgot about it.
Oh man, 5K race coming up
Hold up. This is the
June.
third one though, right?
Third annual
That's right.
5K race. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and share. Make sure you share the Facebook page. You can just type in the Culture 5K to pop up. You can go to our Facebook page. It'll pop up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely plenty of different ways to pop up. Look, for the people that's watching this live or the replay, you know what I'm saying? Let me make it super. Let me see if I can make it super easy for you. All right, you see that QR code right there in the top corner where our logo usually is? All right, I do a scan the QR code. You know what I'm saying? I wish I can do a picture in picture of me scanning the code and then seeing that it's going to take you right to the website to sign up. Right there at the top right of the screen,
So I
you
can
will
take
see a
my
QR
phone.
code.
Hold up. So I can take my phone, open my camera, and it should pick it up. Let me see. Let me see if this is it. Let's
Like,
see if you line.
like,
Whoa. It says raceentry.com. So I click
light
on it.
work.
Wow.
Easy.
Just like that.
Easy.
So what you're
Look,
saying is
you
you don't even need to type anything. But the only thing you got
know,
to type is to fill out when you fill out your form to enter the race. Huh?
mm-hmm. That's it. Don't get much easier than that.
Make it easy for you guys. So you have to come up with more difficult excuses as to why you won't be able to attend the race.
Right. Laura's talking about her Achilles already. It's like, oh my Achilles. Oh my Achilles. Nah, but I feel it. Look, walk it, man. Take your time. We had a group last year. They took all of our allotted time from by the city. We had to call and make sure they didn't get kidnapped or something. You know, it is MLK. Gotta be safe down there. No, it was a good time, but no, they definitely took their time. So yeah, walk, man. Enjoy it. Angel said walk for sure. Angel said she's been practicing. I seen her getting her steps in earlier. So everybody, yeah, come on out. We'll make it another great success. Make sure you share. Like I said, not just this video, but share for us. Invite people. If you got a bulletin board at work, we'll get you some flyers. That's kind of old school, but send it in the email to your friends, send them the website, send them the QR code, whatever you got to do. But come on out, join us. It's gonna be a good time. It's always a good time. You know what I'm saying? But continue to grow and get better is what we're about. So definitely let us know. Um, by the way, before I even get into that, let me just put up the regular logo. It's the. Let me see if I can make it an overlay.
Oh, we got a new logo for the race.
Definitely got a new logo for the race. Let me see. Uh,
It can't top the OG one. I got to see this.
the so you can kind of see it. It's in the background, but it's also at the top right now. I don't know. This one's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? You got this one though.
So the branch. Okay,
This
I see
logo's
it.
pretty sweet.
Branches of the tree make a brain. Because our
Yeah, it's
the 5K
pretty
is
dope.
a race for mental health. So the tree makes the rain, and we are in the cultural gardens. And you got the tree, and Cleveland is the
The
land of the
roots.
trees.
Hey,
So
so many. so many hidden gems. Look, we could have designed the Cavaliers championship ring with all these hidden gems in there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our logo lady Jennifer, man. She looked out for us once again. You know what I'm saying? I know she got some stuff, some family stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So definitely send her your prayers and best wishes and all that good stuff, because family stuff is always difficult to deal with, man. So much support to her and much appreciation to her for sure. But yeah, man, it's February, first show of February, first show of the year, Black History Month. In case we didn't say it, because we didn't say it, but Happy Black History Month. Will we have another tea party this year?
I think they learned their lesson. They're giving out 20 years for running in the Capitol. I don't think that's going to happen again. But I was about to say, since you mentioned Black History Month, I think that Juneteenth has overshadowed Black History Month now.
How do you feel about that?
You know what? I don't have any type of feeling towards it, but I think it's because it's in June, of course. Like the weather is nice.
Summertime, yeah.
Like I'm trying to kick it in February. Like it was the cold. We don't like the cold. With some undertones going on with that. Is why
Hilarious.
February. Come on.
Short month and middle of winter. Yeah, it works. Nah, that's funny. Shout out to D Hawk for joining us, man. Hawk, man, we appreciate you, man. Yo, I seen D, man. Hey, remember I asked D Hawk a long time ago. I'm like, look, man, when you start getting back out here, let me know, because not only do I want tickets, you know what I'm saying, but I support artists, man. I want to come out. I seen them doing a set somewhere. It might have been an old set. I don't even know, but cuz don't miss. That's all I can say. You are always funny.
Yeah, the skits are hilarious, but I got to see the stand up. I got to see it.
Stand up was hilarious. Like I don't know where he was. It might have been a barber shop. Like I don't know where he was. It was like I don't know where it was, but that shit had me dying laughing.
You know how many I love going to stand up. Like I remember me and you went to I think that was the first time I ever been is when we went.
Yeah, see Paul Mooney.
Yeah, but ever since then, I'm like, damn, you can see people that that you love like up close like that. Shit.
Yeah.
So whenever send us the details. We're gonna buy the tickets. We got
you already, man. We'll share your show, whatever we got to do, man. But yeah, man. In honor of Black History Month, I guess we'll pull out the I'm gonna say Compton zone. Compton? It's Compton, right?
No, they Inglewood.
Whatever. Some black-owned brewery. Not some black-owned, as in a random black-owned brewery. I mean, like, whatever. Black-owned, black-owned shit, man. You know how you go.
I'm gonna have to get mine. I was gonna get one before the show started, but I forgot. You can't be the only one drinking, a black beer during Black History Month.
Man,
I might have to pull out. You trying to get me drunk on the show? I might have to pick up pull out the black cognac too. Hold on,
man. You about to eat dinner soon, man. You'll be good. It's that black people, black and brown. I'm gonna call it Black People Loves Beer because it's Black History Month. From Crown and Hops Brewing Company. Inglewood for sure. I think it's a dope, simple can. Last year was my goal. I hit my goal, and I shared all the different things I had last year of only drinking black-owned alcohol, liquor, and stuff. As nice as it was to do, I'm so glad it's over, because in Ohio it's so tough to get anything. So yeah, man, you gotta be very strategic. But yeah, I'm glad it's over. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad it's over.
I got the.
Black stuff be expensive.
Oh yeah, and we had to wait a long time just for it to touch down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the Slade Stout. This is their holiday Christmas beer. It's pretty good though. It's smooth. I wish it had a little bit more flavor of the maple and the vanilla in it, but still good. Mm. And they fill their beers all the way up to the top. I like that.
Me too. I wish they did have a little bit more flavor. I can't even I'm sure all this dope ass hat, man. I always be trying to support. We always be trying to support. Show you this dope ass hat I found.
Yeah, that's a nice. Yeah, I like that.
That's it, raw.
I went. Said what?
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said that's a dope hat, and then I was gonna say when I was coming back from LA, I had my Lord Please Protect Me in These Streets hat on, which is a black owned brand too. I forgot what they call it. I think it's like Crown or something. But anyways, I was in Chicago and they was looking at the hat. I was like, I gotta get me one of those. And I'm like, I bet, nigga. I bet.
Oh man, I love wearing these hat in corporate America. Like, man, you gonna wear that hat to work? Absolutely. I'm gonna make them read it too.
Niggas was wearing Keep America.
Yeah.
Make America Great Again hats.
Keep America Great Again. Is that what you want to say? Keep America Great Again.
Make America Great Again, Part 2.
That's funny. Your mom said she be seeing D-Hawk at Starbucks. D-Hawk, you a Starbucks drinker, man?
Do you work there?
I'm more of a.
She giving out locations. She said green and Instagram.
Yeah, full locations, man.
Like,
what's the address too? Just put the address in there too. Why not? All right, man. So before we even get to the goals of this year, and feel free to put if y'all got goals that y'all want to get to in 2024, make sure you put it into the comments, man, so we can all share and be together on this journey. Let's go with show goals. Let's start with show goals. You got any show goals? Because we ain't do official show goals this year, but you got any show Epiffany Media company goals this year? Or that you working on, I'll say.
Oh, that I'm working on? I know we talked about it earlier, but just to make sure that every show I'm in, impacting the show in a good way.
I respect it.
Whatever it may be. But I know for a company goal, just to get more guests this year.
Dude, that's my major. Besides, of course, having a successful 5K again, getting guests on here. Not only did I fail that goal last year, but we had one. Like, we weren't even close. I think I was trying to get 4 guests and didn't get one. I also could apply myself differently in a better way. So I'm definitely going to take advantage and do that this year, and get some guests on here. It's just always, nice to have a different point of view, a different perspective of a professional, or whatever the case may be. But definitely always looking for guests. So somebody that's doing something here in Cleveland, let us know so we can get them on. I'll just throw out some topics, like some stuff that we want to work on, or a series or whatever we want to get to later in the year, or just over the course of the year, rather. Like we want to do. So we do our charity event, but there's so many other charity events and stuff going on. So to even if we don't have them on, but just to do a series of people that's doing stuff around the city, like positively. You know what I'm saying? People that's doing good stuff around town. Just to kind of highlight other people, including, the stuff that we do is great, and you guys know about it as people that rock with us or whatever. But there's so many other people, I should say, that's doing, good stuff in town. And, a lot of times all you hear is the bad stuff about Cleveland and, whatever the wild stuff is. But it's a lot of good going on here. So just highlighting it for no selfish, parts of our own is what I'm looking to do this year for sure. Like I said, if y'all know somebody that's doing something in the community or something like that, definitely let us know so we can get in contact with them, dive deeper into whatever they got going on, and kind of go from there. Let me see. Let me see. So, so even around town, like like even like local legends or whatever, or just like more stuff about our town, our area. You know what I'm saying? People that look at this nigga. Is that a high school lunch tray? Is that a middle school lunch tray?
Oh, damn, man.
This nigga's in institutionalized, man. Orange jumpsuit. Out of a recycled tray. You know what I'm saying? To get institutionalized, man.
Eating like a kingpin in jail.
That was funny. We want to this year, so towards either our last show, right when marijuana took place here. I want to say it took place. The legalization of marijuana took place in early December. You know what I'm saying? So we want to dive more into people's thoughts on weed, the legalization of it, the usage of it, and different stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Real estate. I remember we was trying to do a show. We were trying to have a guest on last year about doing real estate, but I think that kind of fell through. So we want to dive more into that because everything is crazy expensive. So if you're able to find like, real estate deal or something like that, then or what to look for or how to do auctions or like it's a whole bunch of ways to get into real estate. So we want to just dive deeper into stuff like that. We already talked about doing food challenges. We should probably definitely one, maybe two this year, depending on how the shows fall. But I think that's going to end up being a good one. I think. We always like to talk relationship stuff. So whether it's like navigating like long distance relationships or like good communication in relationships. I think we're gonna have shows this year with Ebony J from Enduring the Course on as our resident therapist. So that's gonna be pretty good too. Any subject you can think of offhand that you're looking forward to? I know you don't got the list in front of you, but anything you can remember from?
Damn.
I almost died on camera.
Carbonation.
You never die on camera, man. Or maybe you do. Maybe you always die on camera. Maybe that's the way to go.
I can't do that. No, I spilled sour cream on the keyboard. So that's something I don't want to do this year. These shows. I don't know how I did. Well, actually, I do know how I did it when you said something. I reached not over. But anyways, I don't remember what I put on that list, but we're pretty good at not talking about the same thing over and over again. We try to explore different topics and stuff like that to try to give you guys a variety instead of sticking with the same sports, celebrity type of shit that other platforms are on. We try to switch it up. We're not just focused on one thing, but we are focused on delivering quality content. So we work a lot behind the scenes, more than y'all know.
Mm-hmm. So I'll so while we got y'all here, Your mom think you institutionalized too, man.
Just grab what was closest.
And just say y'all need to have someone on to talk about ways to save money.
We
We can
did,
definitely do
right?
that. We can.
Hey,
We can
what
definitely do
did Jay Z
that.
say? You know, he said, uh, "Hope they want that new shit, nigga. Like how come nigga want my old shit, buy my old album? Come on,
That's what it is.
hey, so so
That's what it is.
go listen to
Go
that.
listen to the
We
old
showed you
shows.
now that our new show we gonna talk about how to spend it.
Wisely on real estate and stuff. How to investment stuff like that. Retirement.
Right.
Make sure we can get out this thing safely. So I've been looking into getting some. Obviously, I can talk about saving products from my bank. Now, usually I'll be like, "Nah, we can't do that because we won't be endorsing those specific banks." But we are talking about a 2-time sponsor. Like, how can we go wrong? I'm down with that. Ma, we can definitely get you on. Have you talking about what U.S. Bank offers?
Yeah, any sponsor is a friend of us, especially if you reached out more than one time.
Absolutely. So I'll throw out a couple of these that we were tossing around. Sounds so disgusting. But and you guys let us know. I wish we could do a poll. I don't know if I can pull up a poll of a poll
Pause.
of yeah. I'm trying to clear it up so I can pause it, but it wasn't working.
He said, "Pull up a poll." Hey,
Yeah, that's
ah,
that's
crazy.
that's the that's disturbing. Um, it's disturbing, man. So I can't do that. So I'll just run through some of these ones that I was tossing around, trying to come up with, or trying to see if it'd be good topics to have like guests on, and just like some crossover or whatever. But like we haven't really dove into the true crime besides when Byron fell asleep last year. But I think with like that was just more like the court cases, like what I'm saying. But diving into these specific crimes or whatever, I think it'd be I think that'd be super interesting. Um, I don't want to say vote. Like I don't know how to do it, but y'all just tell me if y'all would be interested in hearing like a true crime. If you listen to the podcast later, you can. I'll definitely put a poll up for the podcast later. But if you're watching live, just let us know. You just give us a yay or nay or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I was speaking with someone who's a personality profiler. Like we talk a lot about love languages and all this stuff.
What is the personality profiler to start? What is that?
So I think it's a person that diagnose like different personality disorders, or just identifying, like how people be quick to be like, oh, so and so's Donald Trump or whoever is a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? And that may or may not be the case, but um is it like the official definition? Like I don't know, because people just like buzzwords. People just toss around buzzwords and stuff all the time. So it might not actually be the definition. I think she is a professional. Maybe that's what she do for a job. Um.
We should take a
Uh.
test. All right, come on.
Yeah, for sure. I was talking to a woman. She's a divorce coach. You know what I'm saying? She focuses on women, I suppose. So I think it'll be a different perspective than maybe what we got, And
They
then
lead the
we can
league
also
in divorces, so I get it. That's why
we
they pay
can,
more money.
we can also we can also grill her with stuff that we don't agree with or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It seems like she coaching people
Yeah, coach.
to win, take niggas to the cleaners.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do you know what your advice is doing? It's the homeless men that you see on the street was once thriving. I don't have no house.
Sir, sir, how did you get here? Divorce. uh,
That's where
it was,
if growing up you if growing up you heard stories of why not to get married, and if you heard like nigga you'll become homeless and then talk to a homeless man on the street, yeah, my wife took all my money, I had nowhere to go, and she just want nigga who would want to get married? Come on, and your girlfriends own until until they figure out I don't want to marry him, and then it's over. Then I get a new one. Start the cycle over.
your mom came up with a good one. I'll write it down. Um, also,
It's very
she's
popular right now.
yeah, love languages is good. I think it's a good basis. You ever read that book, like the five love languages or something? Like I know it's a
So,
book or something.
I mean,
So
I think I skimmed it. I believe. Actually, I forgot. I did skim it. And then I remember taking a test to figure out my love language and stuff
hmm
like that. But every time I go on, Twitter, Instagram, my love language is this. My love language is that. But it's mostly coming from women who say, I haven't seen a man that say my love language is etc. If a man say it, 95% of the time his love language gonna be physical touch. Period.
I think now I've heard guys say it in real life, which is interesting. But
Mm-hmm.
I've heard guys mention it. Um, I I understand it, right? Like I get it, and I feel like it's a good jumping off point. But I'm also a science guy, and there's no scientific evidence that five love languages is a thing. Like what I'm saying, that people love to be embraced in a certain way. I get it. It's good to be able to group yourself and to say like, oh, I most identify with this, but it's no actual scientific. Um, there's like no actual scientific evidence that humans fall into any of these, like specifically into these five categories. I get it though. I understand the importance of communicating and being able to give your partner something to latch on to. But it's no. I'm just saying. It's just Angel like what it can save relationships.
See,
The book makes so much sense. It's logic. It's not. Yeah. Yes. Fine. It's logic, but it's not feelings. And it's not. It's not scientific. And even at the end of the book, Angel, I know you read the book, and even at the end of the book, it's like we'll discuss it. We'll go a little bit further.
see, my opinion
He said
is
it's undeniable. I don't know about that. I
look,
don't know about that.
my opinion is the love languages, damn, spicy. But the love languages, yeah, it makes sense. But Andrew said it's saving relationships. It's undeniable that this works. Yeah, it may work, but I think the ultimate thing that people are forgetting, that's been going on for civilizations that has been working fine, is the traditional uh, marriage slash relationship. What do you call it? Uh,
Hierarchy.
hierarchy. Yes. Um, what they say: God, the man, and the wife, and then the kids. Right? I don't think that never fails. That never
Even
fails.
even your,
Like,
even your
huh?
mom said yes. I said even your mom's like yes. I don't know, y'all. This look. This is why it'd be a great thing to debate and talk about because um, it's just not a. I get it. Like I get it, and I use it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not supported by science.
Like Kevin Samuels said, though. Kevin Samuels said it best. He said, "The man, as a man, I run you."
No, I don't want to hear that, man. You better be careful.
No, no,
Better be
like, but
careful.
no, I had a debate about somebody, but I had watched a video, but he was trying to like get in their head, like the hierarchy or whatever. But she was talking
Mm-hmm.
crazy, and so he had to talk crazy too. So he was like, "What you don't understand? I'll run you," which is he don't essentially, yeah, you don't tell a woman what to do or nothing like that. But as far as leading, like how if you're leading, then essentially like you are like in charge. Like you may, you know, the president goes back to the table and discusses things, but at the end of the day, he got the final say. He'll take in your considerations and your opinions about dropping a bomb on somebody's head. But at the end of the day, he gonna press the button regardless.
That's true. That's true. I think
Now,
I that alone I think is a good reason why Angel said there's no debate. That's a good reason why it should be a debate. Like, that's
now,
the reason.
as a good leader, you want to take the opinions of the people around you, because they may have more information on the subject. But now a bad leader,
Hmm.
that he gonna just do whatever he wants to. That's not a leader. But that's that's talk for another day. But yes, there are love languages. People like, but here's the thing: people may like physical touch, but then people who may like spending time with you more. Or there's other people that might like physical touch and acts of service.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It's so many different. Man, no debate. This is down there first take or something, man. This is all about debate. This is all about debate. So we'll figure it out though. Like I think it'll be something good. It's good to go over. No debate. It's crazy. Angel said that's the whole point though. You have to make sure you're feeding your partner in a way that they receive. Yes, I agree.
Right, but it's
But there's no evidence that five love languages. This is no evidence to support it. That's all I'm saying. Like, because you can say anything and it can make sense logically. I say stuff all the time that makes sense logically, but like a scientific is something that can be proven over and over and over, and it's just no science to support it. That don't mean it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just not supported scientifically. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. Dr. Atkins said, yeah, if you stop eating carbs, you'll lose weight. Yeah, that's true. But it's not the type of diet that you should do for life because you're killing yourself. Your body needs carbs. I think
She
it's just
said,
in other words, it's just a new fad diet, you know,
hmm.
with your love language situation.
Angel, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing. People like to be loved in different ways. There's just no evidence, but whatever. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. That's a hot one. I like that one. I wrote that one down. Thanks for that idea for sure. Um, what about I just had it. What about bringing awareness to generation traits of negativity being passed down?
Say that again.
I said, what about like a generational traits of negativity being passed down? Like from our parents or from our grandparents or aunts and uncles. Just generations of bad, bad traits, bad sayings and doings, just passed down.
It can happen.
Let's
It can
see.
happen. But at the end of the day, you your own person too.
That's true. I think, yeah. I guess this person just coach people through it. I guess I don't know. Let me see. Um, Mm-mm. What about hypnotists? You believe in hypnotizing or
No,
hypnosis rather? Hypnot. That's
that'd
so
be fake.
stupid.
When I know you've seen the videos where they go to training camp. I'm like, yeah, I know your childhood number that you wore and your nickname. Like that stuff be fake. It's proven. They talk to them
Yeah.
beforehand, get the information, just to impress them. It's fake.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you guys in the audience? You believe in hypnosis? Y'all believe in people being hypnotized to quit smoking or whatever? Like, do y'all believe that stuff?
Like, look, Jesus wasn't even out here hypnotizing people.
Right. That's funny. What about stress management coach? Have somebody on and talk about managing that stress.
See, I guess I've been my own for some of these things that you mentioned. I've been my own coach.
Yeah,
Because
but that don't mean you're doing it in a healthy way.
maybe not. Because some
Yes.
for example, I know people that don't deal with stress well at all. You know, it affects them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, get a flat tire. Bad day at work. Um, not enough money to pay for this and that. Stress about it. Me, on the other hand, like I have adopted a, you know, a what do you call it? A proven method that's been going around for centuries. Which is I don't give a fuck mentality. So with that, I don't. I just know like, hey, you know what? It's a flat tire. I can get another tire. You know what? These are the people at work that ain't my friends, not in my family. I'm coming here tomorrow. I'm gonna make some more money. That's what I'm here for. So why would I care about this person's opinion? Um, I don't know what other thing I said, but it's the same thing. Like I don't let things weigh on me like that. Now there are certain things in life that is like that deserves. I don't want to say like you get stressed about, but there's some things that's like, damn, that's just messed up. Yeah, but those everyday stressors, that's an easy one. Like, why would you give a fuck about that? Period. You know, especially work. I don't know.
um. Well, I agree with that. Not everybody can do that though. Not everybody can, let stuff go, like that. I agree with you. That's my mentality as well. Um,
Now look,
but not everybody can do it.
now this is no shade to the person I'm about to tell the story about, but they didn't get along with the coworker. Like they just didn't get along with them, them and the coworker were kept getting into it, and they came to the conclusion to quit their job because they didn't like their coworker. Now, you got rent to pay, you got you know other bills to pay. You got to. I'm not about to quit just because I don't like this other person. No, I can wait and get another job, and when I get another job, I'm gone. But first, I got to secure another job. I'm just not about to quit just because I don't like this other person, which leaves me without an income.
It's true, especially with no backup plan.
That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be. I'd be like, damn, this person don't like me. Oh, especially with somebody not like you. That's what I'm saying. I care about I care about my character, whether or not it's somebody that like you, because somebody may not like you for you being a stand up person. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And they could be an asshole, but it's like, okay, they don't like me because I'm about my morals. I got morals and stuff like that. They don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, that's them. I don't care. You know. So this is a
I
person
agree.
don't like me at work. No, I'm still gonna come here and get the bag, but since I'm in a volatile situation, I'm just gonna get another job, but I gotta secure that before I'm out. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. People are different than me.
So So that's you. All right. So you got it down pat. But what about the audience though? They talking about
Those
personal experiences,
those
which is great. what about the rest of everybody else though?
that's where the person come in to make their money. You need that coach.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Um,
Now,
I
I'm not saying I don't need a coach in other areas, but I'm just saying for stress, I don't need it.
I agree. What about you guys in the audience? Like, could you benefit from talking to a life coach? Your mom said, but what about I guess a stress coach specific? Maybe that's too specific. So maybe a life coach, somebody that help you balance uh, your personal life, your home life. I mean, that's the same thing. Your personal life, your professional life, and then whatever stressors come with that. Managing your children, your time. You know, what I'm saying having time for yourself to do something to de-stress or to unwind or whatever. Like I think that might be, I guess, more suitable. Like your mom said, life coach. Like what do you mean when you say life coach? Like what are you like? What type of things would you like to learn or experience or get from a life coach? Like what type of stuff are you? I would say struggling with, but like what would benefit you the most if you had a life coach? Like what could they talk about? Because I'm interested.
Look, it's some people that haven't learned how to change a tire or change their oil in their car or how to sign up for a bank account, fill out a check.
Hmm.
I'm saying that's where a life coach would be needed, in my opinion.
I agree. But so you think people in their 30s and 40s or whatever couldn't use a life coach? Like you think
No,
life
they
coaches
can because
for
it's people 30s and 40s out here that don't know a lot of
if you
information.
don't
I don't know
if you're
everything,
30,
but
I don't know everything either, but if you're 30 and you don't know how to open a bank account, you ain't gonna make it.
mm,
You ain't gonna make it.
but it could be
I'm
somebody
gonna go on the
who been
limb and
locked up
say
since they
you
was
you just ain't gonna
16.
make
Though.
it. You said what?
It could have been somebody who been locked up since they were 16. They're just getting out. They don't know anything.
Yeah, well
They may need a life coach. They don't know how to.
you need a mentor. You need a real life mentor, somebody that is gonna take you under their wing and show you the ropes, not somebody that's gonna be charging you. And I don't got nothing against life coaches. I'm not saying that people get your money, especially if you're good at what you do. But you're gonna need like somebody that you can call, you know, at 10 p.m. Like this shit ain't working. Like this ain't working now. I'm about to go rob somebody. And, it's like you need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Not a life coach, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
But um, but having different knowledge in different facets of life can always be useful though.
Your mom, she must be, she must, must be, your mom must be number two over at U.S. Bank, man. She advertising. Matter of fact, U.S. Bank has a service for free for free to offer for non-customers and customers.
U.S. Bank
She
life
must be
coach.
she must be in HR or something. Angel said, I'm afraid of a life coach. She said, I think life coach is more about helping you figure yourself out, relationships, and personal growth. Um, yeah, priorities. I think, what to focus on next, like help you build yourself up. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Debbie said, I think Byron already used it. You can't, yeah, you got to do the race now because your Achilles is healed now.
I might walk it. I ain't really. That's too far. That's too far.
uh,
I walk it any day. Like I walk that amount of I walk those miles every day. So it'll just be easy to me. It'll be a breeze. But running, I can't. That's too much.
That's funny.
What else was I gonna say though? Oh, so with me personally though, I didn't like go in search of a coach. You know, the coach came to me. Um, and it was things that I didn't know that I know now, and I'm very thankful that I was told some of these things. It changed my whole outlook on different stuff that I necessarily didn't care about, but were important. Um, that were important, especially in the overall aspect of becoming, a man. You know what I'm saying? For example, like just like all right, we put it like just like my whole image for like Epiphany Media. Like, yeah, when we first came, yeah, when we first, started doing this, we was just wow, like we had to be 100% ourselves, right?
Epiphany Radio is crazy.
But
We've said it 1,000 times. If you haven't went back and listened to those old shows now, I don't know what you're waiting on. Like, but it was crazy though.
so
Thinking about it is crazy.
man, I wouldn't utter some of the stuff that I said in 2024. But for but yeah, for example, like we used to say whatever, that came to our head, we said it. But now it's like, yeah, I'm still that person, kind of, but I would say those things in private, you know, more often a public setting like this, because somebody that don't know me can see me talking crazy and get a certain opinion about me that isn't necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? So, I learned shit. I'm still gonna be myself on here, but it's just certain things I won't say. But if behind the scenes, you're gonna hear it all though. It's totally different. Then now you got the context, you know.
So we kind of talked about that earlier when we was talking about different talking about what makes a good show, right? Like what makes the best show. And you guys feel free to put this in the comments as well, because we're always trying to improve. You know what I'm saying? So I had mentioned that what makes the best show to me, or just based off the numbers. I'm just talking about straight numbers, straight facts. Is the more personal we get or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about some other podcasts. That talk about certain subjects or whatever, where it's a married couple talking about sex or having sex or whatever, or different, avenues they got to do with like physical relationship, and how we wouldn't, because our partners or whatever are not on the show. Like, what I'm saying, if Byron had a show with his wife, and they wanted to talk about whatever, they can, because she's privy to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So that would make more sense than him just putting the information out there or whatever. So that sex or whatever aside, but just when we get personal, I guess when people can relate more. Like, I think about like when we talked about when we had stopped talking, like those years or whatever, when we stopped talking, like that was a pretty deep conversation, and got a lot of reaction from the people, you know what I'm saying, just because it was just personal, you know what I'm saying. It's like real, it was a real topic, like real personal and shit. So um not so long story short, what I'm saying is not to just do content for the sake of doing content, and different wide range and variety of things that we talk about, because we're all complex people. We all can't just fit into 5 categories. I don't know if you know that or not. It's not supported by science that we all fit into 5 categories. You know what I'm saying? So we just just creatures of different varieties. So trying to come up with just tap into something that this person might struggle with, that's not like that people don't pay a lot of attention to. Like that's just what we try to do with our content. And I think that's what makes the best shows. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's a little bit different, but that people can relate to because it's some real shit. Like it's real stuff that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then we also like to have fun and joke about, wild random stuff that happen in the world, you know what I'm saying, at whatever time. So um that's what we focus on this year specifically, but that's what we always try to work on or try to do. Those that's how we pick our topics. If anybody ever wonder, what can help somebody, what can give you some information, some insight into something that maybe you're struggling with that you don't even know about. So that's what we're working on this year.
Yeah, still might talk reckless time to time. Can't help it. This is my only
Every once in a while. It's my only outlet. Every once in a while. All right, man. So look, so that's our initial get back in the groove of things, test out some equipment. Instagram didn't work at all, but we'll work on that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, y'all stay safe out there. Happy Black History Month. Do something to celebrate the black people in your life. Add some seasoning to your food. Whatever it is, whatever it is to pay homage. You know what I'm saying? But look, we back and looking forward to it. We got a lot of good topics, and I hope you guys enjoy us for the ride. Join us for the ride this year. And we'll be speaking to y'all soon. Salute to the city as always.
Remember, on your own, like this beer right here. Like I'm giving them free advertising, but it's Black History Month, so I do it. You got your own black-owned beer. You don't even see this it's nowhere like no black-owned breweries in Cleveland. So
that's true. Don't forget to scan that QR code right there in the corner. Epiffany.5k.run. Join us for the 5K. Share it to all your people and outlets, and we'll see y'all next week. We out of here.
Remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
And remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own. We'll see y'all next week. Remember to own your own.